Alright, Dan. This is how I've outlined the rest of our meeting to go.
Okay.
First, I think it's important that we break down your current diet so that you can visually see where your calories are coming from.
Yep.
Next, there's 3 areas that I just want to press upon. And lastly, I want to discuss, your weight loss goals and talk about positive changes that you can make that are realistic.
Okay, gotcha.
First, your weight loss goal.
Yeah, I want to lose 15 to 20 pounds.
Okay. 1 pound is equal to 3,500 calories.
Okay.
So over the course of 7 days, if you decrease your calories by 500,
Yep.
that will equal the 3,500 calories by the end of the week.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, I get that.
Okay. Based on the diet recall that we did earlier, you consumed 2,347 calories.
Okay.
If you want to see where your calories are coming from, that I broke it down right here, is it possible for you to tell me the 3 highest calorie items that you see here?
Sure. The peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Yep.
The 2 sodas I'm drinking, they're right there. And the rice that I had with dinner.
Okay, good. Those are actually 3 of the things that I wanted to talk to you about.
No way.
First of all, the soda. Do you drink soda a lot? Like, is it often?
Yeah, I drink it all the time, actually. It's pretty much every day at work and then usually with dinner.
Okay. Is it just a convenience for you, or do you really love soda?
No, there's a machine right there at work. It's incredibly convenient. Just grab a quick soda. Usually don't have a ton of time to be able to go out and whatnot. So.
Okay. The only reason why I ask is because 300 of your calories out of the whole entire day is coming from soda. So I didn't know if you had any ways of a realistic way that you could decrease the amount of soda. If there's anything that you could think of.
Yeah. I suppose one thing that I'm just thinking of right off the bat is, I bring my lunch to work every day, but yet I buy a soda because it's right there in the office.
Mm-hmm.
I could just bring a bottle of water. I could bring, I suppose I could bring anything,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have to go in the machine and get a soda that way.
Right, but I understand. Sometimes you just want something different than water. Soda tastes good.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're drinking soda 2 times a day, 7 days a week, maybe a realistic change would be drinking it 5 days a week instead of 7, and then maybe slowly decreasing.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to, completely eliminate soda because that's not realistic, and we don't want to set up for failure. So.
Yeah. I get that.
Okay. So the other thing was the peanut butter, which kind of goes along with portion sizes. You told me that you had 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Now,
Yeah.
1 tablespoon is a serving,
Okay.
and this is a tablespoon.
Okay.
And you had 3 of these.
Yeah. Yep.
And out of those 3, 24 grams were from fat.
Okay.
And that was the 384 calories as a total. Is there any way that you could decrease the amount of peanut butter? Or any changes that you could?
Yeah, absolutely. I could, I do like eating the peanut butter in the morning, but I could just kind of be more understanding of what a serving size is and just use 1 of the servings versus 3. Or I could, I don't know, maybe I could eat cereal, like maybe on different mornings, so I don't have the peanut butter with the English muffin.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things I could do with that, no problem.
Okay. And lastly, you picked out the rice.
Yep.
From the diet recall, you had, you said you had 2 of these?
Yes.
Full of rice.
Yep.
Are you very hungry when you come home from work?
Yeah, I'm real hungry.
Is
That's
that
why I have some
typically
fries.
is that typically your biggest meal?
Oh, always, yeah.
How often, how long would you say is in between lunch and dinner?
It's a pretty long time. I eat an early lunch at work, and I usually don't get home from work so late. So I usually have, sometimes it's maybe 7. It's usually about 7 hours between meals. Sometimes 8.
Okay, I could see that you'd be hungry.
Yeah, right.
So you have 2 of these. This.
Okay.
I understand you're hungry. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. This is a serving size.
Okay.
I have a cup cooked rice. So what do you think maybe serving sizes, because you had 240 calories from rice.
Okay.
Is there anything that you could think of that maybe just to decrease the portion sizes in any way, or
Yeah,
substitute
I could,
different? options?
I mean, maybe I could have more vegetables and less rice.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe, what would you think about maybe having maybe a snack between there, so when I come to dinner, I don't need to eat so much to feel, be satisfied.
No, I think that's a good idea. And also, I remember that you said you didn't have fruits at all.
Yeah.
So maybe if you said bring a snack, if you could bring a fruit, some type of fruit for a snack in between. I don't know if you're allowed to eat.
Yeah, no, I can do. Yeah, no, I can do that. That's no problem.
Okay. Okay. So the three things that we discussed were the soda.
Yep.
And the portion sizes, and then dinner being your biggest portion in that long time frame that's in between.
Okay.
So just to reassess, what are the positive, realistic changes that you're excited to make, or that you could take away from this?
Yep. I think the soda, that's kind of a big one that stuck out in my mind. I think the reason why it kind of jumped out so much is because we're looking to, I suppose, lose 500 calories in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And the soda was 300 of them right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if I maybe only had one soda a day, or could do my best not to have any soda during the day, that's got to be 300 calories.
Yeah.
I guess the peanut butter, I didn't realize I was using so much of it. I guess I didn't understand what a serving size of peanut butter was or wasn't, so I could eat the exact same thing but just have less peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean those don't seem very difficult at all. And then the rice. I was kind of having a lot of rice at dinner, but I could pretty much eat the exact same thing.
Yep.
But just have less of it, and I wouldn't need to eat more to feel full if I could have an apple or a banana or an orange, maybe even on my way home from work around 4 o'clock, or maybe I could take a little break and I could have a snack at work.
Mm-hmm. And then back to the soda. I think completely eliminating it won't be realistic because, I mean, if you like to drink soda, you like to drink soda.
Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah.
And if you drink it 7 days, it's, I mean, slowly, like baby steps.
Yep.
And the other thing too is with soda is it's a quick energy. When you drink it, yes, you're getting energy, but it's not that long-lasting energy. So it's another thing to think about too.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I could. I suppose, like you're saying, maybe I could have a soda with dinner, but maybe during the day, if I didn't drink soda, it might be good for me because I could fill it with something else that would give me kind of a good burst of energy to get through the rest of my day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm productive at work. I'm sure they'd like that, wouldn't it?
I think so too. So do you have any questions for me? Does that sound like realistic changes that we can try to make?
I don't even think they're like crazy changes. I just, it's just small ones. Just don't use as much peanut butter, or and have a snack here versus the rice there. I think I could do that no problem.
Mm-hmm. And I mean the rest of it. I mean you're eating. It seems like you're eating good. I mean the milk. You're having 1% milk. So I think those are good goals that we have.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have my contact information.
Yep, I have all
email
that.
address,
Yep.
phone number, and hopefully we can set up another meeting and go over the changes that you made and make progress.
Yeah, you'll see me 15 pounds lighter, huh?
One step at a time.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dan.
Have a great day.
You too.